Nowhere. He is, without a doubt, if you were to look up the definition of the future of the Republican Party in New York State, you would find this gentleman's picture right next to it.
Roy Ray.
Among others. Although I like the word. He is an entrepreneurial success. He has an unbelievable history in the private sector where, particularly even in a bad economy, he actually has the knowledge and the experience to create jobs. Big deal. He's been a huge supporter of ours, and at this time, I would like to give the New York State Young Republican 2012 Wheeler Milmo Assemblyman of the Year Award to Assemblyman George Ambrose. And at this time, I would like the Assemblyman to say a few words.
Senator Secretary. Well, thank you. Thank you. Well, this is a surprise to me, believe it or not. Whether we had a little lack of communication error or not, but I'm actually at a wedding right now. Having a good time? Yes. And my wife is at the wedding right now. So I will be brief, but I want to thank all of you for this award. I don't deserve this award, and I know we have Senator Zeldin here, and he probably deserves the award. But really, who really deserves the award is all of you, honestly. And as the introduction of who I am and where I come from, and I came out of nowhere. Actually, I just came out of my private life. And that is just a matter of helping others, using the vehicle and the abilities, the tools, the talents to try to make a difference in the world, or at least the place where you live. And each and every one of you here, that's the reason why you're here. It's not to meet some new friends, eat good food, have laughs and drinks, but it's about trying to make an influence and difference in your place. So for being a young Republican, being a Republican, period, in the state of New York is hard enough. But I had one reporter recently ask me, how and why? Because I am an alternate delegate for presidential candidate right now. And what is it like? And he says, I don't know, I've never been one. And what do you think? I says, look, I know one thing. And I remember the 76. I know I look like a young guy. Well, I look like as young as many of you in this room look. I'm a little older than you. And I remember 76 convention, Ronald Reagan, and I remember 80, particularly mainly 1980's GOP convention. And it inspired me so much that watching it on television, I said to myself one day, I hope that I would be able to be on the floor of the convention and maybe cast my vote or get rallied and get enthusiastic and support our cause. Little did I ever know that now in 2012, I actually will possibly have that opportunity to do so. And I say that because there was one other time that I said that in more recent years, watching a television program on Sunday night on ABC with a television program about some builders helping out a particular family that is selected, using their talents and their abilities. And I didn't want to watch the show because it made my wife and my daughter cry every Sunday. And I said, oh, my night is ruined now. But you know what? I watched one episode, And I said to myself, if I had ever the opportunity to use my talents, my abilities, I will do it. Little did I know, 6 to 8 months later, I'd received a telephone call from the producing company, the producers of that show, who called me up and said, hey, we're going to be coming in your area and we hope that you can help us out some. I said, well, what do you need to do? Well, we need to build a home for this needy family. What do you think? I said, okay, give it a think about it. And 24 hours later, I said yes. Because once I'm all in something, I'm all in. When you're all in something, you give it your heart and soul. In the Republican Party, we can grow it. We can raise up younger ones that are going to be coming after us by being all in. Showing your heart, wearing it. Being kind and doing what's right and putting others first. Because the Republican ways are really the ways that even the good book says. And the characters. And it's the common courtesies that we believe. Because serving in the assembly, I'll tell you what, the other side of the aisle does not have most of those common courtesies. They don't act it anyways in some cases. So we have an opportunity to be all in. I didn't think I'd be here tonight receiving an award by putting other people first, by using talents and abilities in the private sector to say, hey, look, how can we bring about solutions in the 21st century today so that all of us have more opportunity. And now having an opportunity, possibly having an opportunity by all of your help and saying, yes, I'm all in, to wanting and desiring now, I never thought I would have a desire to do that, but I do, which is to serve with a friend that I'm learning and drawing closer to, and that's my friend Senator Zeldin here, because I will run for the 46th. Yeah! We will be all in on it. And when I say we, it's not about me, it's about we. So it's team, I'm a team player, and we're all in together because we can bring the solutions to New York State and the people that are coming up, our younger generations. Okay? God bless you all. Thank you so much for this.
Guys, really quickly, before we continue with the food, I would like Sal Calise, who is a sponsor of this weekend, as
and the greatest state chairman ever.
Yeah. I want to give him the opportunity as president of the New York State Alumni Association to just say a few words.
Yes, Sal. It's a pleasure. I just want to say one thing. You know, Giovanni, they put reserved sign. Chris and I are sitting at this table. We're still waiting to eat. And I don't know my VIP came. Little did I know. I guess he's like thinking of my health, you know, in some way.
Put on a few pounds.
Well, I wouldn't talk to him. It's a pleasure. It really is a pleasure to continue. The alumni committee was honored to co-sponsor last night's event. You guys are doing a great job. Giovanni made the mistake. He's doing a great job, by the way. A round of applause. But he made the mistake. A Jason would never do this. Normally, Chris. They used to always say, Sal, you got 2 minutes. He said, take as long as you want. Big mistake. Anyway, I am going to be brief. I'll take about 40 minutes. You know, on a personal note, my personal business, any young Republican running for office, my personal business, Best Day Promo, will give you a free bag. to kick off your campaign. That's on a personal note. All right. But one thing we used to do, which was a lot of fun, is blitzes. You know, we used to go into a town, and while I was driving, we would do lid drops, and I think we have a lot of opportunities in the upcoming election. And I think it's going to be a great year. I think we're going to win some seats. Without a doubt, we're going to win some seats, and we could win more. If everybody in this room makes one commitment, I'm from New York City. Woo! And if I could do it, right, if we could win a Senate seat in Brooklyn, and if I can convert Greg to becoming Republican that are more conservative than me now, so can you. All you need to do is, you know, our friends are so blinded by the liberal media, they don't know what we're really about. Bring them to a meeting. Just bring one friend, and they'll bring another friend, and the organization will grow. And trust me, and by the way, I just want to say tonight, the Albany YRs, because I spoke to the bartender, always befriend your bartender. Dustin over here, by the way, took him very well. He indicated to our chairman that he's interested in joining the Young Republicans. He made the mistake in registering as a Democrat, but he realizes that's a mistake. Everybody's entitled to mistakes. Yep, but in all honesty,
You only made two.
Well, guys, well.
in all honesty, we look forward to continuing sponsoring the event. Maybe this year we could do something. I'm going to try to raise some money for some of the YRs that are running for office. But we'll continue supporting. This is a great organization. And it's a pleasure coming back year after year. It's always a pleasure seeing. See, I may be head of the alumni committee, but I'm not the oldest young Republican. Mike Swan is